Aquarius, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you for all the support, all the comments, likes, views, subscribes. Thank you very much. The oracle cards go here, which are all for you. The tarot cards over here, which will be the energies around you. I read the cards, you decide how they apply to your situation, if they apply. So take what you can use and just leave what doesn't connect with you. It'll probably connect with someone else. Excuse me. So feel free to vice versa the king and queen on the card. So if I'm applying that it's a queen and you're like, oh no, it's a king for me, then switch it up like that too. So the first one is 49. Be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy, bringing your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. So this talks about, this is a picture of coral and the sea anemones that come grow on it once it gets there. So it seems like once you become established and ground yourself and see the future that can come from what you're going to ground yourself in, then abundance will come to you. Yellow is happiness, abundance. Red is passion. So the next one is 35. Help appears in various ways. There is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look to the support systems that are with you continually. So this is the parrotfish. The parrotfish is said to be able to turn coral into sand. So we have coral here. It says be insightful, where sea anemones have come attach itself to it. And then we have help appears in the parrotfish, which can make sand out of the coral. So there's something about you that is really, really strong that you're not realizing. It's in your core, it's in your being. Something about you is really, really beautiful and really an asset to you. So I don't know what that is. Let's go on to the Chakra Wisdom deck and see if we can figure it out. But this should be the energies around you, but you could show up over here as well. So Knight of Wands is player energy. This is somebody coming in to not stay very long, just to play. Nine of Swords. So this is somebody who has regret, despair, they have grief. So maybe, let's see what the next one is. King of Wands. So we have somebody who maybe acted like a king, there was a lot of physical attraction, and it was a could have been a one-night stand, could be friends with benefits, but somebody has regret around that situation. Princess of Cups. Somebody wants to offer some sort of an apology, an honest apology. Let's see what else. Ace of Swords. Somebody wants to end it. Somebody wants to cut a friendship off or a relationship off. Somebody says they want to end the player. They want to stop doing the player thing. So the Hermit is somebody needing clarity. This is Virgo placement. When she's alone, feel free to vice versa the masculine feminine from where I said she's. So they're alone, but they get clarity. They can be by themselves and the answers just come to them, and they know, they feel it, they know it, and they just get things. So there's some sort of clarity around the situation. So then there's a Queen of Swords, which is somebody who can be very vicious with her words, very debatable, like she could talk. Somebody who could be very cold. And see, the Hermit, the Virgo, is looking at the Queen of Swords and looking at her, trying to figure out what's going on there, why this person is the way they are. So Three of Cups is usually happiness, celebration, but to me it's usually a precursor to betrayal. Third party situation before everybody knows about everybody. So it's clarifying the apology card. So I do feel like somebody younger than you wants to apologize for a third party situation possibly. And Queen of Cups. We have a lot of females in here. First we had the King and now this. So Queen of Cups is somebody who's very loving, very nurturing. I don't know if this person wants that person now. Just looking so wow. Oh, one more. There's the Lovers. This is Gemini placement. So I guess this would go right here. So somebody who's nurturing, loving, motherly wants to be in a loving, committed relationship is what it looks like. She wants somebody to take care of her. But she's willing to do her part. So let me switch to the Mystical Cat Tarot deck. But kind of difficult when you got a friend betraying you. That came out for another sign too. I'll have to look and see what it was. So Ace of Earth is somebody in your family usually, or your really close friends, who's betraying you. They're misleading you in some sort of way. So Sky Queen is somebody cold, somebody who watches you. I feel like it's an ex-lover. I feel like they're very cold. They would never tell you they watch you. So then Nine of Sea is your future. This is good things coming to you. This is you being able to stay ahead of your enemies, and people see this. So this must be who betrayed you in the family situation. They're watching you, and it appears they're going to see you succeed. So the Tower. So the Tower moment happens when something needs to fall apart, and the Tower is clarifying the betrayal in a family structure. So I feel like a sibling or a parent-child, something of that sort. But the Tower moment clarifies that the door has to close or something has to change. It can't keep going on the way it is. So a Tower moment happens. So Six of Sky says that somebody wants to move away from the drama, the toxic energy, the chaos. And Ten of Fire, an ending. Somebody definitely wants an ending to the chaos, the drama. They don't want to be in it anymore. So the next one is Ace of Fire. So Ace of Fire to me is a feeling you get. Maybe you had a feeling about the Tower moment happening, or a dream, or you felt something anxious that day. You had some sort of warning. This is always to me means that you get a warning, and if you don't listen to that warning, your intuition or instinct, then you make your life harder on yourself than it needs to be. So people who have hard lives are not listening to their intuition or their instinct. Try a little harder. Just be by yourself and relax and see what comes to your mind. So the next one for you is Three of Sky. So we do have some sort of third-party situation where you suspected that maybe as well. And then the Moon. Wow, Pisces placement. So Pisces placement, it talks about a secret, something that was not unknown to you coming out into the known. Yeah, I feel like you're ending something and somebody's going to be really mad you're ending something. Somebody who's selfish, who had some sort of benefit with you. So they're going to be very bummed that you're withdrawing your energy from them. No matter how it is. If it's a friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, sister, brother. Alright, so now I'm going to pull the Oracle of E and Sticky Wicket 48. So this always makes me think about syrup. So when you get syrup on you in the morning and then the next thing you know it's everywhere, the whole day you're finding syrup everywhere, you're going on your path and somebody's trying to dissuade you, trying to alter your destination is what I'm feeling. So the universe is trying to teach you some sort of lesson in this, I feel, on how to read people better, how to know who's for your highest good and who's not. Who to kind of feel like, if you get that feeling when you meet somebody like, oh, I shouldn't help this person, or like, oh, I should avoid them, listen to that. It's for a reason. But we're taught now in this society that, oh, we're just taught different, not to listen to the intuition. So then you have woot woot. So there's some sort of celebration. I feel like you're going to be able to break through to this sticky wicket. You're going to be able to gnaw through it with your parrotfish teeth. And you're going to have some sort of celebration where something's going to come full circle. I feel like it's some sort of thing where the people who did the third party are going to see you succeed in some sort of way, Aquarius, to where they're just going to be shocked. They'll be like, wow, that's weird how it worked out like that. The timing and everything of something is going to be just bizarre. So creativity, number 4. This is good. It's going to be creative. So you have 48, 43, and 4. A lot of 4s in here. This was 49. Look at this. And then 35. So you have a lot of 4s. Every card except this one has a 4 in it. So when you're alone, too, is when you get creative. When you have hard times is when you go in the deep parts of your mind to bring up your dark things you feel about yourself and release them. You try to look for ways to change your life. So creativity is when you're in hard times, but you change in a positive way. So self-acceptance, number 9, talks about taking the steps up to put yourself on that pedestal, to know your strengths and self-accept yourself of how beautiful you are and how loving you are and how you're here for a reason. I always refer to this as like gold. When you take those steps up, the steps of gold to self-accepting yourself, you're strong as gold. Gold is a really strong substance, I guess you can say. Mineral, I'm not sure what it is in that sense. But you can make yourself really strong. You can instill that in you with your thinking process and your believing process is what I'm trying to tell you. So the next one is 31, Divine Love. So, oh shoot, I pulled 3. I didn't mean to pull that. So wow, you guys got, and at 4, look at that, it equals a 4, 31. And this was 9. So Divine Love talks about loving yourself again, self-acceptance and loving yourself no matter how you are, who you are, what you look like, how other people think about you. Accepting yourself that you're here for a reason. And nobody else knows this reason but you. Some people may think they know the reason, but you have to discover the reason. Nobody can tell you. They can suggest it, but you have to figure out the reason. And I feel like you are very close to figuring that out. So the next one is Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. So I feel like you have your guard up. You're very focused. You're on guard. You're not going to let anyone derail you, I feel. And you're focusing on something. You have like a very warrior stance. Eagle. See from a higher perspective. So I see the third eye in there. I see the talons of the eagle, and the eagle has a mouth open and the wings spread. So I feel like you are really in self-defense mode. You are defending yourself like no tomorrow. If somebody wants to come at you, you got your talons out, you got your wings out to wing slap them, you got your shield up. So I feel like whatever's happening here is making you stronger. Whatever these cards were, whatever this is that you get released from and celebrate, the creativity that comes out of that and the self-love is going to be beautiful for you. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Bless you.